Hello, mortals. It is I, Celine Dijon, and I'm coming to snatch your weave. Hey, Susan. So this is the first episode of the Halloween series, Hallowqueen. So what I'm doing today is I'm doing a complete grayscale look. I've already got my wig in a wig cap, and now I'm just duct taping my wig cap to my, head. So that's pretty tight, probably gonna get a migraine. Oh well. It's also not even, but oh well, the wig's probably not going to go on even because it doesn't cover my sideburns anyway. Now I'm just going to glue down my sideburns. I'm going to go get an alcohol wipe real quick. Also, yes, this side stained pink. And now I'm just going to let them dry as we go on to priming the rest of the face. So I'm just taking the Too Faced Hangover Primer. It's a moisturizing primer and my face is not having a good day. Not a good time. Kind of dry, so I'm just going to use, like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 pumps of that, and I'm just going to apply it to my whole face. I'm going to go into mixing the foundation. I don't know, there might already be a tutorial up on how I mix my foundations and make a white foundation and a color foundation. If not, I'll link to it when it's up, or like you can go looking for it on the channel. So I'm just going to slather that foundation that I just mixed all over my face. Hopefully there's enough. If not, I'll just have to make more. And now I'm going to start blending it out with a beauty blender. And now I'm just taking on my fingers some normal white foundation without any mix-ins. Just kind of plotting that where I want my highlights to be. And now I'm just going to mix up a contour shade on my hand once again. Oh yeah, that's actually a really nice shade for contour. And the reason I'm doing so much in cream, even though I could easily do all of this in powder, is because the coverage is not quite where I want it, so using cream product also builds up the coverage while adding more dimension to my face. So I'm normally a minimalist when it comes to powder, however my 2 exceptions are dry makeup and colored foundation. So I'm just really packing on a no color set powder. I personally use baby powder, but I do not recommend it because if you breathe it in that can cause clown lung and it is a carcinogen. But it is also cheap. Now I'm going to go on to eyebrows. I'm going to just take an angled brush. Okay, it's got black on it, that's good. I don't want to accidentally be putting color. I'm going to go into the shade Beast from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette with Alice Redwoods, but like any black really. And I'm just going to sketch out a shape. And I'm just gonna clean the underside and see if I can get it somewhat salvageable. This brow is really not working how I want it to, so I might just erase the brow. And I'm just gonna try sketching the top line and then correcting this time. I'm gonna call these the brows, even though I don't like them. But hey, if you're getting caught up at every single process, you aren't going to get to the final result, or so I've been told. My hands look filthy. I'm gonna go clean them now that I'm done with all of the cream products and be right back. Which clean? I think I turned this off with I'm back. My hands are mostly clean. Woo. And now I think we're going to start working on the eyes. So before we work on the eyes, though, I'm going to need to put down a thick layer of the powder because black fallout on a white under eye is not gonna come off particularly easily. So now we're going to start on the eyes. So I think it's probably going to be easiest for me to work from darkest colors to lightest colors in this sense. So let me just, I'm being really mindful to like dust off all my brushes as much as possible. I'm actually going to start with like maybe like a gray in between shade. Let me just double check this is a gray. So oh no, it's just one of the dark grays from the Maybelline The Rock Nudes palette that I'm using right now. Oh no, I got it here. I don't want it there. What am I get? Oh fuck. I'm gonna need to get a fluffy brush and just brush that back. I'm just bringing that shade now that I've got kind of just in the crease. I'm bringing it up to connect kind of almost to the top of the eyebrow up here. And now before I do any black, I'm going to just get a white. I'm going to put that over the brow bone and blend it down. Because I think what I want to do is I just want to make this very from black to white gradient kind of eye with maybe a tiny bit of shimmer somewhere. So I'm just using Headliner from the Alyssa Edwards palette. I never reach for it, but since there's a black and a white, I'm going to mainly use those two. Just so I feel like I've gotten some use out of it. Like my James Charles palette, I've hit pan on so many shades. And that palette practically untouched. And my Revolution palette, the one with like a bunch of shades that was pretty cheap, also hit pan a bunch there. And now I'm just going to kind of build back up any loss we got from the grey because of the white. And now I'm taking a bit lighter grey and I'm just kind of buffing this out. I'm just going to take the dark grey shade we've been using. I'm just going to buff everything in to try to form one clean gradient. I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. Yeah, now I'm going to start cutting the crease. So I'm going to work pretty quick here. I'm not going to let this do the other eye while this one's like setting or anything because I don't want this to move at all. I'm just going to take a stark white on an Anastasia's brush that came with it out now and then go into Headliner, the white, and I'm just going to set this. So I'm pretty confident this is fully set. Now I'm going to go over and cut the crease on the other eye. So I think I'm actually, yeah, I'm just going to take my normal eyeliner because I want it to dry faster than a liquid liner would. So it's just the Essence waterproof pen. And now that that eyeliner is on, I'm just going to pat out some black over top of where it ends just to blend it. Now I'm just going to take a grey shade and start contouring. I'm going to start with the lightest grey shade I have and just kind of follow where we made the contours. There we go. Because now we're going to deepen up the cheeks with the next shade of grey we have. Let me get a decent amount on here this time so it actually applies. And I'm just deepening that up just a little bit more once again, but just at the outer corner. I'm blending that down. It's the line right under the chin to lips look heavier. And now I'm going to contour the nose. So I'm going to get a small brush, a little nose contour brush, and I'm just going to go in with a grey. I'm going to start with a light grey and build my way up because I like my nose contour to be more soft. Okay, this isn't really working the best, so I'm just going to take a white eyeshadow on a thick application like this, and I'm just going to clean it up on either side with this dark white eyeshadow. And now I'm just going to do some detailing with some white eyeliner. So let me find that real quick. So I'm going to firstly do a little dot on the end of my nose, maybe a little line actually. Just to cap the end of that. I don't know, do I want to do an underline here? No, I don't think I do. I think that's all I'm going to do with the white liner actually. And then I'm going to do maybe like right here or here. Right here because there's something over it already. Just a little beauty mark. I might do two if it doesn't feel too excessive. And maybe one here too. Just two small beauty marks. To pull the face together, now I'm going to do some mascara and some lashes and some mascara, lips, and then I'm going to paint down here to here, put a white shirt on, and I'm going to do actual photos. And then wig and lashes. And I'm going to take a white, not like pencil liner, sharpen it. I'm going to line my eyes on the inside, like I'm going to line the wood line with it, just to bring it all together. I think I can get away with my blue eyes because they're kind of like a grey blue. Right now, bam. Now time to do the lip. I'm just using a NYX lipstick. It's like a NYX cream lipstick, Rouge à Lèvres. Rouge à Lèvres en crème in shade 01 LSCL. So yeah, it's a cream lipstick, but also Rouge à Lèvres en crème. I did French for like 1 year. My pronunciation's probably still butchered though. Now it's time to let this dry, neaten it up, and then clean it up with concealer. So I'm just like neatening up any line work that I want to just be more plump. So this is annoying because I've got a lip applicator I really like, so I'm really good at lips normally, but this applicator is not it. The applicator I like is the one from the Maybelline Superstay. I have a whole drawer full of them, but they don't have a black. So it is like a pointed applicator, so it's a lot easier to apply, whereas it's just like a, where's the lipstick? On the NYX one, it's just a paddle chunky one, and it's not as fun. So I'm gonna get my white foundation back out. I honestly might just use white to clean it up. And set it with a grey empty. You know what, I'm just gonna go in the middle. With the white. Bam, now I'm going to go throw in an outfit and lashes, and I'll be right back. Hello mortals. It is I, Celine Dijon, and I'm back. But yeah, here's the final look. I feel like the camera's having trouble adjusting. Oh, my eyelash is falling. But yeah, the camera's having trouble understanding what is going on. My eyelashes are now uneven because I applied this one wrong. Let's just pretend my lashes are even. But hello mortals, it is I. And no color correction going on, no black and whiting. These are my hands, they are not black and white. Here's the final look. You can see down here, if I expose that, it gets to my skin. I had white foundation over here, so like normal color. So I just like smeared white foundation over top of it. I'm gonna go take photos, but here's the final look.